So we are back with another Rome 2 siege battle. This one is a 2v2. We've got a eastern kind of settlement here, and it's quite a long one. There might be some edits here and there. I mean, a 2v2, there's less army. Generally, we do like 3v3s, 4v4s. Generally, there's less soldiers on the field, so the battles tend to be a little quicker. So it'll be interesting to see what parts of strategies, what parts of the battle is a bit longer. Maybe they take a more like skirmish tactic or something. But we do have an interesting one, and I say this because the defenders, I would say, now not including their skill, the player skill, but I would say the factions are way weaker. These are weaker factions compared to their opponents. So on defense, we have Athens and Nervii. Now, they're not bad factions by any means. They're pretty good factions. They're not trash, but they're definitely not as good as Kush and the Seleucids. Kush is amazingly good. Now, here's the thing about Kush. They do have a bit of a weakness to barbarians. So if Nervii can focus against Kush and, you know, try to take them on, because Kush is good against high armored factions, so like against Rome and stuff. So against barbarians, they're not as effective. So Nervii is definitely going to have to square off against him if they want the, you know, to have the most effect. And he's currently shooting his, look at this, he's just spamming out his artillery here, trying to destroy the siege tower before the men can get off it. I don't think he's going to be able to do it. That, or he's just trying to get rid of it so he can... Oh, man, he is really just shooting this thing. I think the AI is shooting it, and then the player is physically, like, shooting it. One more hit, and it's down. There we go. He did kill some, so... that's good for him. I think these are just... Wait, these are Oathsworn? We got pikes. I don't play Kush much, honestly. Oh, my gosh. This is so cheese right here. This is the kind of stuff that just makes me cheese so hard. Covering up the siege tower like this, or I'm sorry, the wall tower with siege towers is so goofy, and it pulls you out of the battle almost instantly. So, I mean, I know some of you guys will enjoy this because at least you'll get some like MLG plays here in this battle based upon how they're using their siege towers. I mean, we don't know for sure. But personally, there's got to be like a limit here. Like personally, I feel like anything that pulls you out of like the realness of battle, I don't really like. But we'll see how this plays out. Again, I'm not like hating here or anything, but this is you know, any way that you can save lives, they're gonna do it. They got the tortoises moving up. This one's pretty damaged. We do have a cav unit once again from Athens sallying out to the Hippias Lancers. So we'll see if they can get some good charges and stuff and try to take out some vulnerable units. So there goes the tortoises. Let's now focus on the defenders. What are they going to do in this approach? What is their strategy? Well, just looking at their deployment, and this is from the perspective of the defenders. Nervii here is the player who sent in the replay. So yeah, we'll see you know, their strategy. Now they are definitely going with a bend but don't break strategy. They are letting the attackers take this initial street, and the reason for that is because you can hold them back at 2 points, because I don't think they can go through here. And yeah, you can save a lot of lives by doing that. I think it's just, that might be why this battle is so long. It's the nature of the map. You know, it's just how the map is designed. You can hold back, you know, 2 little points, and it's going to be a bit of a meat grinder. But the strategy that comes into that is, how are you going to use your archers? What units are you going to be sending in? At what pace are you going to be attacking? The meat grinder strategy is a delicate one. So here we go. Now we've got Shotel warriors moving in against the Hillmen. The Hillmen are actually evacuating out of there. They're getting on the wall, and they're getting out. And I think it's because he's kind of trapped here. Then we've got these Hillmen as well. And what are they doing? They're just walking past each other. Okay, wait a second. I had a total brain fart. The Seleucids are the enemies. They're not caught out. They're attacking. There we go. The Nervii taking on the Hillmen here. Yeah, sorry, guys. I just had a total brain fart. I was thinking this was Nervii for a second or something. No, they are moving in. They're going up the stairs to attack on the walls. Nervii sends over some naked warriors. And you can see the player knows what he's doing here for Nervii. Notice how many naked warriors he has. The naked warriors are 100% here to fight Kush. But here's the thing about naked warriors. They are vulnerable to archer fire. So they're playing it pretty wise here. I mean, I don't know. This is a tough angle to get a lot of kills on these guys. But the naked warriors should defeat the Hillmen. And now Kush and the Seleucids are pouring in their troops. And the defenders are getting their troops ready. What do they have initially here? Well, they've got some fierce swords. Fierce swords. So now he's got the hairy chest out and everything. Got the cool pants with the cool designs. Very epic belt. How do I get one of these belts? Huh? Anyways, they're ready to make their stand in the streets. And then Egypt on the other side, they've got the Thorax Swordsman. The Thorax Swordsman. This is a great unit. I love the Thorax Swordsman. Just a solid unit. Now we've got Nervii setting up the Naked Warriors again. Taking on the Hillmen. The Hillmen is a treep. A treep? They're a treep, guys. They're a cheap, expendable unit that, you know, you don't want to necessarily have them die without getting too many kills. They can throw javies. That's what, you know, they're a cheap unit that can throw javies. So if you can get them in the right position, they can rack up some good kills. But yeah, I don't think this is ideal for these Hillmen. I'm not even sure why they're necessarily fighting for this wall. I assume it's to take control of the gate. But look at Nervii. They are not going to let up this gate at all. They're going to hold it to the last man, and we'll see what Kush does about that. Now, let's not forget about Athens' Hippias Lancers. He still has these guys kind of roaming the outskirts of the town, so they're going to look for a vulnerable target, maybe some archers, you know, maybe artillery if they have that. Doesn't look like it, so he's probably going to go for the archers, because that is the kryptonite of Nervii, the piercing arrows that can just go straight into the flesh here. So they got to try to take them out and try to, you know, better their cause. And here we go, more archers coming in. These are the Nubian bowmen, and they're gonna start peppering down the defenders. It looks like they have formed a shield wall to kind of protect themselves a little bit better. But very smart here. We've got archers on the wall, Syrian heavy archers for the Seleucids. But you know, the defenders are not gonna push forward because these archers are gonna, I'm pretty sure the archers could reach them now, if I'm not mistaken. And here we go, more tortoises going up to the walls here. And that's gonna force Athens. Guys, I'm gonna be doing that a lot. I might be calling Athens Egypt because their logos and colors are so similar and their units are so similar. So bear with me. If I call Athens Egypt, I do apologize in advance. But Athens, which I love Athens, they might have to fall back a little bit if they bring down this wall. It's still a great spot. They can hold easily right here, but do they have a ram that they're going to have to deal with? I don't see a ram. They do have artillery, so he could knock down the gate, but he's probably not going to do that. All right, so let's go back over to this wall right here. The Naked Warriors still fighting it out. I think they've got another unit that they sent forward, and they're taking on these Shotel Warriors. Kind of surprising, honestly. Kind of surprising that Kush is over here. Maybe it's because they couldn't really see the enemy defenders before it was too late, but you'd think they would just swap positions because Kush would perform way better against Athens compared to Nervii. Here we go, Nervii's infantry, fierce swords, down to 73 already. 73 men taking on a healthy unit of Shotel Warriors, 107 men out of 120. Nice, look at that. glistening muscles as they slash and fight. Oh no! A little bit of friendly fire there as he's throwing in some jabbies. Oh, ooh. I want to hold off on that. That was kind of gruesome. They're still doing it, guys. They're still just... Ooh, not a great move by Nervii. I think now that this is kind of open, they might get some more enemy kills, but they're still hitting friendlies, and that's going to be pretty disheartening if you're one of these units. You know, you're just thinking, like, why? You know, like, please stop. It hurts. So, Athens still holding, still waiting. Seleucid's taking a slower approach. Not the same thing over here. And yeah, no surprise whatsoever. The fierce swords breaking against the might of the Shotel warriors. And now they're going to keep advancing forward. But now this is where the Javies can come into play. They should have waited for the Javies because the fierce swords, they probably would have lost anyways because they were already depleted at the start of that engagement. But they could have gotten more kills. They only got 9 kills. That is a total waste of those fierce swords. This guy's still fighting. Oh, well, he's breaking, so you know when the unit's breaking, it shows him fighting, he's going to die. Like he's going to be plugged into a death animation. That's basically it. But now he's got more fierce swords here, holding, and they do get some quick retribution here against the Shotel warriors, breaking them. You might want to just hold fire there. There's no need to just utterly destroy them. They're already breaking. And then back over this way, they held the wall. Bloody battle here. I think most of the naked warriors died from archer fire, but they do take out the hillman, and I think they took on a Shotel warrior up here. Maybe not, but nonetheless, they are sending up more Shotel warriors, so they're going to keep chipping away at this wall. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We've got some cav going in. I'm sure some of you guys were screaming at me like, look at the mini-map. Look at the mini-map, Apollo, you idiot. By the way, my mini-map, the way my mic is set up, it perfectly, like my mic arm is perfectly blocking the mini-map. So, you know, I'm just coming up with excuses, you know, so give me a break. But anyways, he charged in. Looks like he got a great hit on archers. A really good hit on archers. And I think he took one out. No, they're still intact. They're still intact. 41 is pretty decent too, so they're still going to be a threat. You got to take out all archers because I'm pretty sure they share the ammo. So like they still have just as much ammo, so they can be just as effective as a full size unit. Maybe not when they're facing other archers, but if they're just sitting back unharassed and firing, they can do a lot of damage to your infantry. So you still got to take them out. But I like the play here by Athens. They're really trying to find a way in and do some damage. And these are some good players, so they're paying attention. They're making sure they're not getting blindsided by any cav charges. Here we go. The fight has begun on the other side. We've got Thorax Swordsman possibly taking on Thorax Swordsman. Yes, it is a Thorax versus Thorax. Oh man, Athens really lucked out here. They really got a lucky move. The glitch, it's the wall glitch. So a little fun fact, guys. I believe, and correct me, I'm sure someone in the chat knows, and oh, this unit's breaking, he's Hillman. Never wait until one tortoise has destroyed the wall until the tortoise right next to it starts attacking. I believe this happens when 2 tortoises attack at the same time. So this wall, unfortunately, is not going to be able to this breach is not going to be able to be used. And now Athens can more directly hold this choke point. So yeah, again, Thorax versus Thorax. It's actually pretty even in numbers here, which is kind of crazy. 90 versus 88. Pretty sure Seleucids will win. Well, I mean, let's not forget Athens have the support of the arrow tower. But here comes some, what is this, Persian hoplites coming in. So they're going to help sway the odds in favor of the Seleucids. But I'm sure Athens will send up reinforcements. Over here, we got a slow, they're kind of just hanging out. We do have a little bit of an archer battle. Syrian archers down to 57, only has 4 kills. This could also be another blunder. Guys, with these when it comes to Syrian heavy archers, they're a very expensive unit. And if you do not get kills with them, you're really handicapping yourself. Like, you got to be able to get some kills with them with the price. If this was like a cheap peasant bow, okay, it still sucks, but it's not as bad. But the Syrian heavy archers, you got to get more than 4 kills. Like, that is another blunder for the attackers here. So this is looking hopeful for the defenders against such powerful factions, but this is only the tip of the iceberg. They've got a lot more to go. They've got to keep fighting it out here. And guys, we still have 34 minutes in this battle replay, so it's going to be a bloodbath. And now the Shotel Warriors are going all in. They're going all in, and this is ideal for Nervii. This is the kind of units that they want fighting these Shotel Warriors, them and the naked Warriors. Let's go see what the Naked Warriors are up to. Well, they need to put some clothes on, but they are taking on the Shotel Warriors, and they are dominating. They are dominating. Well, actually, they only have 19 kills, so maybe this... I don't know. I haven't watched entirely what's been happening, but they're holding. They're holding, right? They're keeping back Kush from taking this arrow tower, and they're staying close to the arrow towers so they can use the the arrows to help defend. They have also got a unit of Thorax Swordsmen coming up there to help defend this wall. The Cav has kind of gone back behind into the abyss. They're hidden to the enemy, waiting, kind of licking their wounds and waiting for another opportunity to strike, hoping that maybe Kush will kind of forget about that Cav and he can find another opportunity. Let's head back over in the center. This is going to be right here. This battle here is going to be a major fight, like a major position that's going to really decide the battle, I personally believe. I think they need to continue to hold here. If Kush can break through, that's obviously going to be great for the attackers. A great fight that's going on here. It's going to be back and forth. They're probably both going to be sending, lots of reinforcements in there just to maintain the front line. Over here, look at this, guys. The Athenians have kept the Seleucids back. They're currently getting pelted by, it's like, archers as we speak. Here's the Syrian archers. They now have 28 kills, so that's much better than 4. Much better than 4, but even now, where they're shooting from is questionable. It's like they're kind of firing directly. We can follow these arrows directly into these spears that have pretty good defense, pretty good armor. Armor. They have 70 armor. That's pretty dang good, and that's gonna help keep them alive against this arrow bombardment. All right, so now it appears that Athens is going to be the one holding this wall. We've got archers getting into position. They're looking for soft spots, looking for angles where they can fire at these lightly armored men. More archers coming in. We've got some pikes kind of setting up here. Kushite pikes. And yeah, the fight continues on. Look at this, guys. The fight continues on. Athens has sent in some Thorax Swordsmen. They're going to struggle against the Shotel Warriors, but they need men in the front. They got to just keep throwing bodies in here. And I'm just going to, just enjoy this front line for a second. I've been working on trying to improve my camera work. So I'm going to try to, even if that means we miss minor plays, it is what it is. I can't capture everything in these chaotic battles, and I would like to get some nice... Oh, that guy just got hit right in the spine by Javi, and he got his head chopped off. That's tragic. Here comes more men charging in. A bloody, bloody scene right here. This is, again, the ultimate battle of attrition, and the archer play is going to come into great effect. Great effect. Let's see what kind of archers they got over here. So let's turn on the HUD. He's got the Gallic Hunters. They're trying to get some good hits, but their angle isn't that great either. I try to get them like right here, but I think they're afraid of the archers of Kush. Maybe that's why they're kind of keeping them back. I'm not really sure, but this is, I don't know, guys. They're going to need some reinforcements. I think Athens needs to send up more troops here because this is looking a little scary. Now back over here comes the Seleucids once again. They're sending forward some men, and thorax swordsmen are joining the fray. The Athenian thorax swordsmen joining the fray, trying to break these Seleucids, and they certainly are doing that. Actually, the Seleucids have been making some progress here. Yeah, Athens is having to send in a lot of reserves. We got Thorough Spears, who only got 12 kills in their Javi phase. And now we got archers firing. This is a great archer position from the Athenians. Got the Cretan archers firing over this temple. It looks like some sort of facility. And they are going to hold fire. I guess they're holding fire. But they were getting some good shots on the Seleucids who have really pushed up here. Silver Shield Swordsman. Oh, that is a target you definitely want to focus down with arrows. This poor guy has like 2 arrows in his tricep, and he's just unfazed. So yeah, it's, you know, this is a key point here. Like, this is where archers come into play so much, is that this elite unit, they're so hard to kill in close combat. Having archers do the job for you is such a sigh of relief, you know? And that's the thing. I almost wish there was more stats to Total War where it showed quality kills, you know, where it showed the archers. Maybe, I don't know. It would be kind of cool, like extended stats where it showed the exact number of Silver Shield swords were killed by that, you know, how many they killed. I think that would help, you know, help you get better at the game and everything. It helps you see the game a little bit better on how to focus your archers on specific units and at specific times and that kind of thing. But anyways, the Syrian heavy archers, I think this is a new unit. This is not the one that had 4 kills for the longest time. So these guys have 27. Again, the archers are not really getting that many kills. We got a gap used right here by Athens to surround the Seleucids for like a second. And then they're going to turn back and face the archers. I think they're afraid of... Oh, okay, I see. There's reinforcements coming. Ooh, I don't know. This is risky from Athens. They're cutting off reinforcements, but you got to hope that these men break here. They are setting another unit good. I think he's going to flank around. That's awesome. That's a great play by Athens. He's going to go and hit these guys in the... That's also how you can defeat elite units. Fighting them, you know, from behind. Or, you know, from their behind. Let's go. So let's head back over here. The center looks like it's on the verge of collapse, guys. I mean, Nervii is down to its last reserves. Athens has some units nearby. They could send up more, but they're just hanging back. It looks like they're going to set up like a rear guard. It looks like, you know, something where, you know, they're going to keep their best for last. They got the Oathsworn over here. Pikemen. Oathsworn. Pikemen is an iffy situation because if they still have archers, your pikemen are going to be virtually useless. So yeah, we'll see what happens with this final stand. I think right here they're just trying to kill as many as possible, and they're not going to send up any more reinforcements, which is it's a risky play. It's a risky play. We'll see how it plays out. But there are some Kushite soldiers breaking, and we got another Shotel warrior unit, 109 men. They're fighting hard. And the thorax swordsman fighting hard over here as well. Now, here we go. We're starting to, now we're cooking with propane here, guys. Armored Shotel warriors. These are the cream of the crop for the Kushite faction. So we're gonna see these guys in action. They're gonna be tough to kill. They're kind of like the Silver Shield. They are tough to kill. and it's only a matter of time until they cut through these warriors of Nervii. Now, Athens still being a solid stone wall. I'm not sure what happened here. I guess, man, that happened quick. Oh, this is really good positioning here by the Seleucids. It might be time to fall back from this position. I just don't think... Again, maybe they've just decided, hey, these units are going to fight to the death. You know, we're not going to fall them back. They're going to try to bring down as many men as possible. That might be the strategy. Or they could save them. They could leave one, like, thorough spears left behind and retreat everyone else. I mean, every man matters. But, yeah, look at the massive retreat. Look at this, guys. Thorax Swordsman, untouched, has not seen action yet. They're falling back. They've got a lot of good, strong units here. And the balance of power is looking pretty good for the defenders. It's still slightly in favor of the attackers, but it's looking pretty good. After so much fighting, they definitely put a dent into the attacking forces' armies, but there's still a lot left over, guys. I mean, obviously, we still have 24 minutes left in the battle replay. Here's the Silver Shield, another wave of Silver Shield coming in. And they most likely are going to cut through these guys. Are they retreating? Yeah, look, they are retreating. They are retreating. Sorry, that sounded... I was like, yeah. I got excited there. The Thorax Swordsman. I like when players treat it like real life, and they really do try to save as many soldiers' lives as possible. You know, because them fighting here could also be beneficial. I don't know, maybe not. You know, these... Well, they're gone now, but they had some units up here throwing jabbies, and that's disastrous. But yeah, there we have it, guys. We're now moving on. Oh, wait, look, some Cavs snuck into the city and got some good charging done. So this is the Hippias Lancers that, honestly, even I forgot about. He charges them into the city and gets some great hits on the bowmen, even if he doesn't kill them all. Does he even know this is happening? It's kind of like he's just moving his troops normally. He doesn't realize. But even if he doesn't break any of the archers, it still adds up. It makes them weaker. It makes them more, like, their morale weaker as well. Oh, hurry. There's one more epic charge. Oh, yeah. This Cav has 130, 40... Oh, yeah, oh, that's devastating for Kush. That was a great play by Athens, just sneaking in that Cav last second and getting some great kills. Archers, too, like, really good play. Honestly, if the defenders win this battle, the reason they won, it could have been that Cav charge. Sorry, words are hard today. I can't communicate. It could have been because of that charge. So we'll see, though. There's still a lot of game left to play. I'm going to go ahead and just fast forward, guys, edit it to where they start engaging in the next stage of the battle. All right, guys, here we go. We're currently watching the far right flank of the defenders. This is Nervii sending out some fierce swords to take on the Shotel warriors. Just to kind of give a quick bird's eye view of what's happening here. The center of their defense is also being attacked by some armored Shotel warriors, and Athens is having to take care of it. Athens is also holding the far left flank, which is being attacked by the Seleucids. So Athens is really trying to hold this massive force back, while Nervii almost going with like an aggressive push. I mean, Nervii's most of his army is all over here on the right flank. He might be trying to kind of just do like a counter offensive and try to break through these men and get behind to Kush, which could create some issues. Kush might have to take some units and reinforce this flank area. This is going to be really interesting to see if they're able to break through here. Now we got the pikemen of Kush. That's a good move right there. Definitely want Nervii to focus their archer fire on the Kushite pikes. Great battle so far. Really great battle. Here we go. Gallic hunters focusing their archer fire on those pikemen. Firing from the city market, and they're thinking this city market might fall to the enemy. Let this be a reminder of what we're fighting for. Our fruits and vegetables. Now, these pikemen only have 6 kills. Oh, nice volley right there. They're down to 80 men. That will fall quickly with those archers. Oh, man, look at the projectiles. Now that this unit's kind of disintegrating, the projectiles coming in, that is huge. Shotel Warriors are going to just keep charging. That's a smart play. Just close the gap. Close the gap. Try to silence those jabbies. It's like riflemen. Just like a line of riflemen just shooting them. I mean, that's the thing. I think if I could redesign Rome 2, I would make the skirmishing way, way less accurate. I just feel like it's just people have like heat-seeking missiles when they throw these jabbies, and they're so insanely accurate. I would lower the accuracy, and I'd also do things like line of sight. Not having a proper line of sight would greatly lower your accuracy as well. Like if you're firing over a wall or something like that. That's because it's just too much. That's one of my pet peeves about Rome 2. Just way too much skirmishing going on. You know, it feels like every unit has skirmish capability. It's just too much. Too much. I would only let the elite infantry have jabbies, or historically known units to have jabbies or Pila or whatever. You know, I don't know. That's something I would do. But yeah, because I feel like in Rome 1, the melee or not the melee, the skirmishing is way less prevalent. Like it's just not as much as a factor in Rome siege battles. It seems more focused on the melee. Oh my gosh. Heads are turning. We got pikemen. The Athenian pikes are in this blob. But yeah, that again, I don't want to keep harping on it, but that is my pet peeve about oh no, the pikes here. They're just gonna get focused down. Oh, that is too bad. He does have one unit of swordsmen in the mix kind of helping them, but this is going to be disaster. And now Nervii is setting up his Oathsworn. Honestly, the defenders really have to crush Kush, like right now. And Kush is sending over more armored swordsmen to counter the flank of Nervii. That's not looking good. The balance of power is now shifting more in favor of the attackers. Kush is looking good, guys. Kush is looking good. Now, oh, we got another fresh unit, though. He's really trying to flank. Oh, nice volley. He's trying to flank Kush as much as possible. The Oathsworn, these guys are monsters. And Athens has their general running around. Oh, great charge there, breaking Kush. They're trying to, yeah, they're pretty much going to destroy Kush here. Excluding like some archers. That's it. Yeah, they're gonna break. Well, actually, Kush is still fighting hard. What do we got here? Get these Oathsworn up. What is this? Glitched out? Like, what's happening here? This looks like a glitch. Athens, get Athens in there. Like, quickly, like, group up and take care of these guys. But I think it's because Athens is focusing on doing cycle charges on the Shotel Warriors. But they're handling Kush pretty quickly. Athens is now just kind of throwing bodies to the front here. We've got Oathsworn from Nervii. They're going to try to hold and maintain this position because they can't lose it, and this is all they got. So they just have to buy time here. This is really exciting battle. They got to buy time here and hope that they can win on this flank, which they have. And honestly, they're going to keep going. What are they taking on? We got Silver Shield. The Seleucids still have a pretty beefy army of Silver Shield. You're gonna need something crazy here. Like, you gotta find a flank. The Athenian Cav might wanna, it's gonna be a while, but he could flank around and try to get behind him. Like, you gotta get creative for winning this battle. And it looks like they're trying to dodge the arrows here coming in, but man, they're still getting hit pretty hard. There we go. Okay, so they're falling back. Athens setting up some reinforcements. Nervii has a small unit here. I think they're trying to get them to exhaust their ammo. You know, they're hoping that the players aren't paying attention and they're on auto fire at will, whatever. And they gun down these fierce swords, but they're not buying it. They're not buying it. It looks like they were going to charge there for a second. Back over this way. Oh, yeah. Athens have some pikes left over. I thought, okay, does that mean they have, is this the same pike? It must be the same pike unit, but yeah, they've got some pikes left over, which is good to see. And combining the pikes with the swordsman is a nasty combination. Some people even make rules against it because it's so strong. And the Seleucids are sending in their general now. So this is a critical moment. If they can kill the Seleucid general, there could be a good chance they create some morale issues. Oh, this is going to be a close fight. The balance of power still pretty more in favor of the Seleucids. Pretty more in favor. That makes sense. So we'll see. Oathsworn is kind of chilling back here. I think they're trying to rest. They're still fresh. And Kush is like leaving. They're just like, we out. I don't know where they're going. Like, I guess they're trying to get their archers in a good position. But now is the time to push, I would think, on this side. You know, because they're not really... They have a decent amount of troops, but they're more focused over here. So if you can start pushing... And I wonder if he's... Are these guys stuck here? Oh, man. They're like glitching out in here. Look at this. This kind of sucks. Oh, hopefully they figure it out. And, oh, man. Rome 2. Come on. I wish they would still try to fix this game. There's so many bugs and glitches and stuff. But this is going to be an uphill battle for the defenders. They're really going to have to get a lucky flank, maybe sneak a cav unit in between the lines, that kind of thing, to win this battle. If it just comes up to a straight up like infantry versus infantry meat grinder, the defenders are going to lose. They're going to lose. They need mass casualties. They need to inflict mass casualties. And the only way to do that is getting cav behind their infantry. And let's not forget, he still has the very powerful general who already has 50 kills. There we go. They're fighting the Oathsworn going in. We've got Athenians possibly going in. Oh, I don't think they have enough, guys. Honestly, looking around at what they got. They're sending some thorax swordsmen over here. They've got one more thorax sword. The general, where's the general going? The general should just go around the outskirts. You can kill the Kush general. Not that it really matters, but look at Kush general running with his like harem of women. His babes. He's like, come on, babes. Let's go, babes. Give me protection. Give me protection. I'm going in. Silver Shield, swordsmen taking on the Oathsworn. This is a bloody battle, but it is combat even. Combat even. It looks like Athens has a small platoon here, small squad of pikemen, 28 men coming in to, I assume, support. Oh my gosh, look at this flank with push. Are you gonna like, yeah, please. The general saw it. He's going in. Athens is hanging back. You might want to go in and help out this general. There he goes. Yeah, you don't want Nervii losing their general. Then his army's definitely not going to fight. All right, so even though this isn't really going to contribute to much, you're still taking out men. You're still taking out soldiers, less units on the battlefield. And he's going to ignore these guys and go straight for the general. Or not. He's just going to sit up here and be like, all right, take your time. Get out of my way. There we go. Boom. Oh, all these women. What? Just crushing them. And not in a good way. All right, so he's going to take this guy out. So the general's gone. And Kush is pretty much spent. And there goes Athens' cav unit. They're moving in. Or pike unit, not their cav unit. Oh, and look at the Arverni general. He's pulling back. That's kind of cool. He still has 63 men. He's got 101 kills. Athens is now holding the fort here. Guys, I mean, if this cav unit could sneak around and get behind this Seleucid general, that would be huge. But I just don't think they have enough men. They're going to quickly kill these archers, prevent the flank. They don't have I'm looking. Oh, send these guys. I honestly send these guys up here. Try to make. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He can do this. He can pull off the impossible. This balance of power. Please, defenders, send. Okay, the Oathsworn are going. No, what are you doing with the Cav? No, go all the way around. I don't understand. Why not go all the way around and try to get behind the general? Please, please. The Oathsworn's trying to get over there. He's active. He's not exactly tired, but he's not exactly fresh. What are you doing with this Cav? Get them around. I think he's missing an opportunity here. I know he wants to hurry up and like try to stop the bleeding. The Oathsworn are on their way. Maybe he's just waiting for the Oathsworn and then he's going to maneuver, but he's losing men every time he charges in like that. Oh yeah, he's down. I mean, he's breaking a unit here, but he's down to 37 men. That's just not enough. I don't think he can pull this off. Maybe they can get lucky and kill the general here, but I don't think they can do it. If they had one more unit. Here we go. Oh, now they're getting hit with javies. Oh, jeez. I think he's going to regroup. Oh, Athens is down. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. We're down to the last 6 minutes of this battle. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward a little bit because the defenders are repositioning here. And they're going to regroup. And at this point, they're going to put up like a defiant last stand. It's cool that both generals are still alive with such few troops. And the Cav is going to reposition. Oh, how crazy would it be if they pulled this off? They defeated Kush, so the Seleucids just have so many more troops left. So many more troops. And they're just going to hang back. They're going to let the remaining of these troops heal up, freshen up. Not heal up, you can't heal, but you get what I'm saying. They're going to freshen up here, try to get a breather. And here we go. Look at, they're going to hold this little, look at this. They're holding this little section here. But as time goes on without fighting, you know that this is not going to end well for the defenders. I mean, they need more time in the replay. That just tells me that they probably break pretty quickly here. You never know. I mean, where's this general? He's looking. He's trying. And you can see this Cav watching the flank. And look at, they're setting up here. What, are they going to just sit back and shoot? There we go. No, they're just charging. Charging on all sides. The pillars getting in the way of my camera panel, camera angle here. Now the archers are being thrown in. This is a cool little last stand, though. They're just in enough of the victory point, so it prevents them from capturing it. They can only neutralize it. Where's this Cav? Cav's chilling back here. They're waiting. But they're just going to plug the entrance. I mean, kind of too late. The Cav needed to go in. I mean, it doesn't matter. Even if the Cav pulls off an amazing charge, it's not going to be enough to win the day. They're fighting hard, baby. They're fighting hard. They are fighting hard. Here we go, another unit charging in. Silver Shield Swordsman. What's the Cav gonna do here? Like, maybe they're gonna wait. Maybe they believe they can hold out and this unit will go in, opening up a charge on the general. Oh, how great would it be if he pulls this off? I don't think it's gonna happen, but how great would it be? This would be like the battle of the century if they can win this at this point. Please pull it off. The general's moving up. Dude, it says combat even, but they're very tired. Oh, there's a nice rally. They're very tired. The Athenians are active. The general's in the fight. You could try to charge these Greek ballista and get past. But they're not getting desperate. That's the thing. The defenders are not getting desperate. They're not trying to pull off an aggressive play that's just not there. Oh, man. Are we really doing this? Come on, Nervii! Come on, Athens! Oh, they can go around here. They can go around here. Send the general around. Now! Your men are dying! Send them around. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like seeing his general just sit there. Maybe he's waiting. Okay, there he goes. There he goes. Way too late. Way too late. Every second counts in this situation. But they can see him. Can they see him? Because he's sending infantry over to this side. I think he's just going to have like a rear guard. A rear guard. The general's waiting. What are you waiting for? You don't have the luxury of waiting. Now it says losing current battle. Yeah, you got to go in. Yeah, just charge anything. There you go. Ah, that's it. That's it. Oh, what a valiant last stand, though. Holy crap. That was epic. That was epic. You got to give credit to the defenders. That was a hell of a stand. I bet that was really fun live. Like, they're like, just guard the corner. Last to the last man. You know, they really made their army work here. And props to the defenders. They were out, like, their factions were outclassed. You know, they were playing with weaker factions. I mean, Nervii is pretty good, but you get what I'm saying. Like, this was an uphill battle from the start, and they did a hell of a job. So this was sent in by Nico. Thank you so much for the battle replay. He got the most kills on his side. I guess they had bigger armies, because, well, I mean, Kush did really good there. I mean, Kush might have been the first army out, but they got almost 2,000 kills. So that's going to wrap it up, guys, for this battle. I hope you enjoyed this one. This was very close, great tactics. And thank you to all the players who played in it. Thank you, Nico, for sending it in. And he lost the battle. So extra props to Nico. I think that's how you pronounce it. Extra props to him for sending in a defeat. People tend not to do that. Great battle, even though it was a defeat. Fantastic. Really enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it as well.